So, this is about patience. Having patience and being a patient is totally different. It's two different things, but it is slightly similar. As to it being similar, the wait time is pretty much very long and is pretty much heartbreaking and pretty much miserable to get treated and or to have someone to hear you out. So, we're going to talk about the reason why people need to be patient and not rush into anything serious and or that could cause harm to a bunch of people. So having patience is one of the things in many religious beliefs that is very important. It is to have patience, to take your turn to speak, which is one which is called etiquette of being polite, and many people don't have that anymore as we live in the rush life of life and how life works. And that's just the way it is now because people are just gonna hop over people, climb over people to get and say what they have to say. So it is not something to do with being polite anymore. It is more of the future becoming fast paced. However, if people aren't patient, it could result in some serious issues for a lot of people and a lot of heartbreaking stories that may occur around here. And when it comes to the result of people not being patient and people waiting way too long for something, it's obviously that by that time, if it's an emergency, someone could actually die by the wait time of it being too long. So being a patient is actually not something that many would want to be, but obviously being a patient is actually not something that is grateful or what someone wants to be at all. So in all honesty, being called a patient that is ill is often frowned upon by many people in society. So if a person has some sort of disability, someone's obviously going to say something that is actually unkind to a bunch of people. So when it's unkind to a bunch of people, people are just going to team up, gang up, and say that people are ill and disgusting and horrible and dirty and a lot of bad things to people, and that's just the kind of way society has become, and people have become extremely judgmental and not helping life to live and survive.